All right, and recording is running. Uh, like I was saying, like I got home and I was kind of wiped out, and I was like, I don't really want to. My thinking was I don't really want to stream and like be like dozing off the whole time. But don't feel as bad as I thought I was going to after sitting for like 45 minutes, passing out for about 15-minute nap. I'm feeling a lot better. I was like, you know what? We can, I can, I can stream for a little bit. We might go shorter tonight than normal, but it won't be too much shorter. Oh, all right. I don't remember what we were doing. I know we just came to the den and got rid of all of our contraband. But either way, let's get into this.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for...
What? Oh yeah. We had some bounties to go do. Go do these bounties real quick. We just gotten our shield breaker. Remember that? So we're back on controller versus or back on keyboard and mouse where we were on control last time. Because other than one thing, I really didn't like controller last time. There's one thing I liked better on controller than it is on mouse, and that is the button to get up from your fucking seat and the button to like change targets are different buttons, because that makes sense. Actually, I want to look real quick. What even control would I put to exiting seat? I don't know. I hate that. Oh cool, there's a free cam. I hate that no matter what I do, that stupid achievement will not go away. Anywho. And I will say, another benefit over controller versus keyboard and mouse that I did see and did like is that it is much easier to change your power settings around in keyboard and mouse, or on controller, I mean, because it's just using left and right, or it's just using your D-pad, whereas it's hold alt and then change your stuff. Didn't mean to kill them, but
we have a clean dock, right on the money. Remember to watch your corners and check your six.
mainly here for contraband. That's where the money is. We might still take over the ship and go sell it. We'll make a couple thousand off of it that way, but oh, trying to get over encumbered with food. Damn it. Wait, is there really no contraband on this ship? What the hell? There's always contraband on these ships. Well, shit. Really? Nothing? Alright. I'm not getting bothered. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna bother taking the ship. It's only gonna be worth like a couple hundred anyway. Nope, I hear a baby.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Give me 1 second. Let's loot this real quick. Okay. I will be right back. Baby's crying, so I'm gonna go check on that. Pause the recording. Well, alright. Forgot to unpause the recording. Well, we're back. We've been back for some time. Baby was upset.
I have things for you.
Hello. Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the 3rd time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Need some work done?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Thanks for delivering critical supplies would be nice to hear once in a while. I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
Alright, oh, well, don't need that. I think my Beowulf is better. Right? Is my Beowulf? Where is my Beowulf? Seriously, where's my Beowulf? Oh, there it is. Explorers. Okay. My Beowulf is better. Okay. And then aid. I picked up a bunch of, yeah, these. Is that everything? And still 1 pound over, but that's fine. I can fix that.
help you with?
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darwin. I thought perhaps the name gave it away. This is one of the preeminent medical care centers in the Settle systems. We take our work very seriously.
I see that. You're jumping down that guy's throat.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Wow. It was pleasant.
There are hundreds, if not thousands, of new worlds that humanity has set foot on. While many don't host some sort of life, there are more than enough that do. Any one of those worlds could be inhabited by all manner of pathogens, things we've never seen and have no idea how. Someone has to try and stay ahead of what could be a very deadly curve. Here at the clinic, we do our best. If we do it right, no, not usually. An abundance of safety protocols are in place, and we have decades of experience. Ironically, this may be one of the safest environments in the settled systems. Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settles, I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. There are naturally produced narcotic substances that we could stand to learn more from. Any samples you can provide would be welcome.
Naturally occurring narcotics? Like stimulant. Okay.
What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settles. Just keep your eyes open as you travel. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
All right.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough light travel.
This place is a far cry from Aquila City. That's for sure. New-ish. I've only been here a year, which, well, when you compare it against Dr. Darvish's career, it's not much, is it? I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, but it's been an adjustment. Very few cases here are simple, and most of them are medical emergencies. I guess that depends on what you consider a break. We get some time to ourselves. We're not on call all the time, but we're never that far away from it either. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually left the clinic since I got the job.
That's...
I actually hadn't really noticed.
Yeah, it's funny how that sneaks up on you.
No, not really. This is my home now. The people here are wonderful, and the work we're doing is incredibly important. Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship. He's a good friend of mine. We both worked at the same clinic in Aquila City. The work was hard, and I was really young and nervous. But he always looked after me during those days and helped me as much as he could. So, to answer your question, I'm doing this because I know for a fact he'd do the same for me. No questions asked. What the clinic doesn't know won't hurt them. That's why it's important to keep this as confidential as possible. I'm putting my job on the line to do this, but I know that the people of Neon need help. I'm willing to take the risk and skim a few supplies from the clinic. But if the clinic finds out, then I'm out of a job and Neon is out of supplies. Again. So...
I feel like if we do that, it'll ups the risk of her getting caught, so let's just not.
The people of Neon aren't going to heal themselves. You'll find the supplies on your ship.
Oh my god, there's so many turrets in here. Jesus Christ, I didn't even notice till now. Don't cause trouble here.
Hey there.
It's a grav drive. I literally
Hey,
can't
what can I
get
do for
here
you?
any faster.
Nothing for us to do. Okay, no problem.
curious, what do they got? Anything worth having? Oh. Oh no, that's 16. I thought it was 43, and I was like, wait a second. 18, 20. Oh, I need Starship design to get the Class A reactors. Damn. Granted, though, they're not any better than what I got. Get Tayo base. Oh, that's a cool landing here. Well, that one's got a light on it. I'm just kind of looking at this design. One of these times I'm going to design a ship from scratch.
Greetings, Captain.
Once I unlock shipbuilding, you can get access to Class A stuff. I'll probably build a ship.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Been in the Vanguard a long time. The faces change.
How'd you get up here so quick? Jesus. And scan this and get the
Green on release. We're free.
data so I can send it off to Vladimir. I've never really checked. I just Jupiter, just Calypso, Io, Ganymede, and Europa. Wow, why are there more of Saturn's moons than of Jupiter's? Jupiter's like 20 something. Weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and take us to Saturn real quick, just to scan it.
Nice job. We're right on target.
Water and copper. Might be worth setting up something there for the copper. Anyhow, what? Obviously, I have relief run, fishy business, seed to get married. You know what? Actually, let's go get married. Did we go to the Aquila City for this? No, it's Paradiso. It's not on. That is not Aquila City. What I thought.
possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Okay. So where did he say to go to? Well, let's get married first, then we'll handle the unidentified spaceship.
Landing initiated. Motor flaring.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
Captain. Greetings.
Hey, Vasco.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is
I can't really because
exactly
Vasco
what
won't move, but
I don't know. I suppose I'm worried that I'm forcing you down a path you don't want to travel. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. But you've done so much for me already. I almost feel like you'd marry me just to make me happy, despite your own feelings.
that's a very fair take.
Ah, I just melt. I love you. And I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should...
Yeah, probably should say something to your mother.
And welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for
Ship
this
that big, you probably
inconvenience.
see in
This
orbit.
alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route. Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadfully sorry.
It's okay, Viator. I know you're programmed to be overly concerned with your service.
Hey man, how you doing?
I just wanted to know why. But
Starfield's been a great time. It's been pretty good.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
We're about to get married. In the quickest relationship I've ever progressed through. In a matter of 30 seconds, we went from friends to dating to engaged.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Overweight. And I scarfed down a bunch of milk because I have a bunch on me for some reason. And I have some missing health, so you know, win-win.
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
Why is the Chunks building set up in what looks like a tent? Interesting.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
For a luxury planet, I'm gonna be honest, the aesthetic's pretty random colony. Sounds realistic. Oh yeah, 100%, totally.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know his name.
Now, everything in me, you know, wants to do that just because, you know, family.
Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner. We could have built more of a rapport before this big day.
I mean, I do get how
We'll
she
have plenty
feels.
of time to talk more later, I'm sure. After.
Kind of got the
ceremony.
sprung on her.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small, and involve only the people I care about the most.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here.
Can I just point out that my parents aren't here?
It's been a long
Like,
time
I have the
coming,
kid stuff tray, and my parents aren't here.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
Just a few moments for everyone to take their places.
So, give me a second. Gotta get out of the spacesuit and wear something presentable, as you know. Give me a moment. I promise I won't just... Something presentable. What do I got? Space trucker. Don't I have like an actual suit? Yeah, formal suit. I do have a formal suit. There we go. Gotta look nice at our day. I think this is the first time I'm taking the spacesuit off.
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
And to be quizzed.
I think I can lower my standards and settle for you.
Damn.
Aren't you two quite the pair? Well, I've seen enough. I can
that's all you needed?
the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony?
I'm ready.
Very well.
Alright, let's get married.
Everyone's ready?
Attend the ceremony. Quest updated.
It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation.
I'm gonna be honest, this is how me and my wife should have done it. Just gone off somewhere and eloped and had nobody there. I think that's what we should have done.
Agree to love each other unconditionally. With faith,
General advice to anybody thinking about getting married: elope.
And
Don't
most
bother planning it. Just
importantly,
elope.
to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When
This has all been an elaborate trap.
Beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
I was hoping there was just a nope, I'm good option, just for the fuck of it. I'm trying, I really shouldn't be making fun of this, what's supposed to be a very tender moment, but like, I didn't really have the time to like get invested in the character because literally all of the events procced like immediately. Sure, that one.
I know it will.
When you're sad and smile when you're happy.
Oh. You had a gift, Sarah?
A gift?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you.
I didn't get her anything.
Of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection
There's commit something.
and these vows you've exchanged,
I missed it.
by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was
Just
amazing.
Jumped up through the terrain.
I couldn't imagine having this ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another. That isn't necessary. This was my gift to the both of you. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected.
Oh my god, are Aja and Sarah's mother gonna hook up?
I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
I'm happy to host Abigail.
Hey, has maid Sarah Morgan she can now be dismissed if I need to. Got it. Level with a companion. Achievement get. Cool. Now what did she give me? Sarah's commitment gift. Oh, it's her dog tags. Oh, that's cool. What is that value? Jesus Christ. Alright, now the suit goes back on, never to leave. duh.
Sarah deserves
Well,
someone
well.
special in her life.
Back for more, eh?
I'm glad she
I think it's
found
time we
you.
went our separate ways. Just
I'm loved. You have no idea.
oh wow, you can just full on break. Okay, you'll have to forgive me. I hate that line. Nah, they don't have to.
If it keeps us close, then I'll
I really do hope you're truly the one for my daughter. It was not quite what I had imagined for Sarah. I thought it would be a grand affair with hundreds of friends and extended family gathered to celebrate.
That's fair.
But given her history, I should say I'm not entirely surprised she chose something completely different. However, despite that, I must say that this was truly something special. It was quite splendid. Just the two of you, myself, and Aja. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you again for having me. Mostly the physical distance between us. It wasn't intentional, I'll have you know. Our lives simply diverged as she grew older. You may not know this, but we had different plans for her when she was growing up. I've since come to terms and accepted that she didn't want to follow in her parents' footsteps. Perhaps... She needs to hear it from me. I need to make it more clear to her that I'm proud of her, regardless of her choices.
There you go.
I need to, if I want to be closer to my daughter and her new partner.
That is a wonderful sentiment to take away. Just because you may be proud or may love the people who close to you doesn't mean they always know it. Sometimes people just need to hear it.
Oh, gosh, really? We're doing this, are we?
Yes, of course.
Oh, can I? When Sarah was 6, I believe, she lost her second tooth, but this time she actually lost it. I forget how it happened exactly, but it ended up going out with the waste as we were flying between Jemison and... Oh, I forget where. It's not important. She was so distraught. Mummy, what if the tooth fairy doesn't know I lost a tooth and doesn't come? She cried. So I told her to write a note and leave it under her pillow for the tooth fairy. So she ended up explaining what had happened and begged the tooth fairy for a spaceship so she could go off and find her lost tooth for her. It was adorable.
Thanks, Mother. Just... thanks for that.
That's the best part. If you actually manage to get along with your in-laws, is just getting all the dirt on your spouse.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. When Sarah was...
That's the only one we get.
She was so... So
Damn.
she ended up explaining what had happened.
Thanks, Mother. Just...
I guess we're done for now. You and my Sarah are such... We'll talk later, I suppose.
Ah, my day just got a whole lot brighter.
Okay.
My love.
Now we need to... Let's go talk to the guy about this floating spaceship. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong direction. First contact, Secret Chief Sugiyama.
I shouldn't be telling you.
We try to stay out of the guest way, but we are always here if needed.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security.
All right.
And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Fair enough.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
I swear it. You may do.
You're right. We're not. Which means we're not bound by...
Damn.
In other words, it's our system and our rules. Neither the UC nor the Freestar Collective...
Understood. That's a heavy-handed way to threaten you.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the... Can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide and no one's ever encountered anything like that. Still, first contact. Could you imagine?
It'd be amazing.
Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distort. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff. Bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who, or as soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have...
All right, let's go see what's with the big weird ship. Which honestly, as big as it looked like, you should be able to see it in orbit, but whatever. Okay, yeah, nothing. I guess it's not as big as it looked like from when we jumped in space.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
It's kind of big. Never mind.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
Remain calm. There's no reason to... You're... human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine
what?
being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Wait, for how long?
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant.
Oh, it's a
Generations ago,
colony
we set
ship.
forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Oh, wow. So they set out before faster than light travel was a thing.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible.
Yeah, 200
with
years
theirs.
of diversion
All we hear when using
tech.
them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
Yeah, so 200 years of diversion technology. Yeah, their radio equipment's just not compatible with ours.
Well, the short answer is we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
Yeah, a tad.
We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
Oh, old Earth guns.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios, climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened.
That is what happened.
So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Take no offense.
I love the bridge being like a solid, like enclosed bridge. Because it makes
I didn't
sense.
believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Could hook it up with an FTL drive. Try to hook one up to the thing, see what we can make work.
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
Oh yes, there's going to be a...
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them. Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
We'll see.
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
Well, but we might be able to fix that.
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so Likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem. But again, here we are now.
A lot can change in 200 years.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way.
Oh yeah, good luck with
speak
that.
with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me, let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Wait, no.
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely closed to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it.
You really
But
don't, though.
as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take
How much you want to bet that they ask us to, or that Paradiso is going to ask us to shoot down the ship? You guys think we can get a colony ship out of this ordeal?
I'm glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
I can't tell you how many times.
I wonder what else is.
How do I get back to the airlock?
Careful waving that fancy gun.
Hey Graham, how you doing? Yeah, no, exactly. I hate glass bridges. Like an observation deck, and I think that's cool, and I like it. That's why, honestly, I kind of hate the. I wish there was a solid bridge in this game, but there is not. There are only glass bridges.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
There it is. There's the stairs. Got it.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
We were never trained to address threats.
Oh, hey. Random zero wire on the ground.
I have things for you.
Yep, that is a typo. 100% a typo. Unfortunately, I cannot fix it, because if I tab out and or if I switch my keyboard over, it will permanently stick a cursor in the middle of the screen on this, so the typo will have to stay.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh, look at all those suitcases. Good lord.
Okay. Hello.
You have a nice day now.
Yes. What?
Oh, what do you got?
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food
Feel free to
or
look
tranquility.
around, don't break anything, or you've got
Where
to
should
buy
we
it.
begin?
And before you ask,
She seems
looking
very
for a
happy to be here.
souvenir or just forgot?
Assassin's regulator, a arrow knife, lawgiver, side star, cutter. Oh, rivet gun? It looks like a battery-powered grinder. But alright. Ooh. Nothing too fancy. Oh, I didn't look at suits. Shock trooper suit or navigator suit. Oh, that's better than the one I have. Oh, may as well pick that one up. Sell the one I have.
Have fun out there.
When you have a moment.
Let me know if I'm able to help with anything. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything? What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Okay.
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business.
Do you have Netflix? Not a current active subscription. No, I haven't had it in a little while. Why? Show on there you want to recommend?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too.
It's about $9 a month for a subscription with ads, or I think it's $15 a month for a basic subscription.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I will be right back. I think I hear baby crying, so I'm gonna go check that out. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Baby was crying, and it became absolute and pure chaos. Oh, I'm back. Hey Graham, what two shows were you what two shows have your interest?
Your safety is our #1 priority.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The
We're
resort
fielding the
facilities
stars,
are
yep.
Precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk.
I don't want to. Oh, can I not? I was hoping I could like sit at the board table and start this conversation. I guess not.
Dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
We'll make some time for you, but keep it quick, yeah? Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All
No
the
idea.
benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone.
That sounds like a terrible, terrible idea. Just
We,
all
the
of that.
Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal.
One second. Sorry, my wife's talking to me. Sorry, Josie was talking to me about bills, so I needed to give her my undivided attention for a second.
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe me.
Normally
Diplomat.
I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some budgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Yeah.
Being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey. Starfield Earth ship full of uptight colonists who think they own the planet. Old Earth colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you can exploit that. What would you say if I told you it really was an alien mothership here to destroy the planet?
I'd say you're full of it and might have been watching too many movies. Now, instead of wasting my time, want to tell me what it really is? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to.
Jesus Christ. Like, that is cartoonishly evil.
What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But
of course,
this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. These people are cartoonishly evil.
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Wonder if we could go public with this and destroy them. Like, destroy...
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Jesus Christ.
Absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Like, okay, so sometimes Bethesda has been great at subtle writing and making a choice unclear in like Fallout games and stuff in the past. And I thought, you know, this was going to be one of them because, like, I don't really agree that the colonists have a claim to this planet. But they've also just made these people so cartoonishly evil that you want to side with the colonists no matter what. Like...
And which proposal? They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've... Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best...
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we...
What's
right?
not to love about this planet?
I believe this outcome will be...
Thank
Good chat.
you.
Sorry, you've got to go. We don't want to compete with Dion. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble.
Like, the subtle writing this quest has not been. Like, it kind of makes me a little sad, if I'm being honest. It's like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I know Fallout New Vegas is mostly written by Obsidian, so it doesn't really count. But like Fallout 3, it was full of like little gray choices, like where there's no real good guy in the options you have. This just plainly has a good guy and a cartoonishly evil guy. Like, since Fallout 4, like I said, I'm enjoying the game. I didn't go into it expecting anything like groundbreaking. It's a Bethesda game. It just makes me a little sad because like that is the perfect opportunity to do something a little like on the gray side of things. But like no, let's just make the corporation cartoonishly evil. But oh well.
I have things for you. Pressure holding. Take off boost code. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
I want to see like how big this is compared to. Oh, it's really not that big compared to my. I like the cockpit. Cockpit's cool. think I have a single player pirate playthrough going through, and I think on my pirate playthrough I'm gonna try to see if I can take control of the ship.
The constant is a
Just curious if you can like fit it with weapons and stuff, because it's a fully built out ship with fully designed interiors. I doubt you can, but I want to see.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no... I was hoping to talk to our visitor. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
1 second, sir.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
In my presence too.
We have a tech called a grav drive that allows the ship to bend space.
I knew it. It's incredible. I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. And I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
Something else I need to talk to you about.
Indeed. Thank you for being so kind and indulging me. You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who suspected this encounter was, in fact, possible.
Oh?
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
Or because they were hoping they could just beat people to the punch.
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own... Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
A sentient life, as we can tell, plenty of diverse living creatures.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable.
Or a waste, for that matter.
I assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there. Haha! I knew it! Incredible! amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know
I
if
like you. I
ever
think you're
get on your nerves.
very agreeable.
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Oh, that's cool.
Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubblegum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on and the ship flying.
All right.
Good luck out there.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Now that we know what's out there, things
Ship office. I assume this is like the captain's quarters.
just
Yeah, captain's
stay out of
quarters.
trouble.
Breckenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
There doesn't seem to be a.
I have to say, with technology this
Oh, God.
outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate.
Did
at
not
all.
notice
It's
that
almost
that
like
said
walking through a museum.
lockpick. I bet there was a.
Hey, if you ever want some piloting tips, I'm your chica. Hey, so it is true. An actual stranger aboard our ship? Wow. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Sure. Well, unless there's anything else you want to talk about. Oh, I'm the navigation officer, though I switch between nav and piloting. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched, and we're here now, so I'm not sure what's next. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us.
A lot.
Take care of yourself out there, eh?
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
I bet there's something on the captain's terminal that states that they didn't exactly have a legal claim here either. Never bothered to file it.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew. Don't forget to tell of us in your travels.
I want that.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance.
Oh, I
Our
have
mission
to
was
go
leave-
to Hopetown
think that way,
first.
But with this stumbling.
Alright.
Until next time.
We're gonna wait till she leaves because I want that captain's uniform. I actually kind of like the way they look. There we go.
You know that doesn't belong to you, right?
Narc?
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict. Now that we know what's out there,
May not be able to take over the ship. Like, I haven't seen a...
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
see anything for a piloting area. I mean, there's a cockpit on the ship. On the outside, but that might just be because the engine requires it.
I have things for you.
Alright, let's head to Hopetown.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Of course, there's also the ability with controller that I apparently don't have access to on keyboard and mouse or RCS thrusters to just move around without having to use engines. Yeah, see, there's a cockpit for it. There are no weapons though. Anyhow. Follow Hope Tech.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Okay. Go talk to the engineer. How much is this going to cost us? Because we may put off this quest for a little while. Oh yeah, this guy.
Payday is always a good. You ready to do some business? Hopefully something catches your eye.
Anything new? Nope, nothing. Okay.
I remember meeting one once.
We'll check out the pit stop real quick. Stop real quick to see if our friend is here.
Something for you when you have a moment.
From way back when.
vital as
He is not.
spaceships are to these settled systems, everything would grind to a halt without the Trade Authority. There was a time when every business magnate in the collective knew. I've never been much for offices or a store, but here...
Fair enough. Oh, so this guy's the Trade Authority guy.
literal.
Okay.
Well, hello.
I don't really have much to sell, but...
For you.
Alright, let's go talk to the geniuses of Hope Tech.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Something you might be interested in.
Keep an eye on your valuables. And protect your own.
Oh no, certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
We'd be dust, except for the fact
If you get the credits, we got what you need. Let me show you our inventory.
What do they got? A star semi. Oh, C-class reactor. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Big rig. My shield breaker is better. Good capacity than that guy. Inky fighter. Oh my god, this thing. My shield breaker still has better hull capacity. Weird. I love it. Yeah, they've only got one C-class vessel, and well, I guess they got two, but one better reactor, one better crew. Missiles better, particles about the same, honestly. Or like maybe laser between my laser and ballistic. Shield is worse, jump is worse. That's better all around. I don't like the reactor, but
Hope Tech never sleeps. Let me show you our inventory.
all right. Best I can do is a 28. I have a 20, I think, or 22 right now. Maybe I have a 28. I don't know off the top of my head.
Hello.
Oh, Hope Tech needs brave new innovations. We're so, well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results. Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and reliability.
Fair enough.
Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
Fair enough. So Hope Tech is like bare bones industrial.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. It's some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000?
It's a pretty big ask.
Come on.
Given how rare these old grav drives are.
Come on.
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time. This isn't getting us anywhere. Look, I'd like to help, but tell you what.
Hey, we did it.
Like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the pod for free, I won't charge you for the work.
25,000.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you
Pushing
go
our
back to the
custom-built ship
and ask
back
the
further.
captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
We're light on cash.
When you have a moment.
Off.
I forgot we leveled up. Let's see. Installation of improved ship modules, allows installation of superior ship models. We will upgrade that later. I really need to focus on the other stuff, I think. Need to unlock more of those. Increase grab jump range. Get common and uncommon inorganic resources from surface objects. Emergency kits restore 10% additional health, 10% faster. Upgrade my weapon damage. And extra ammo. And extra 8 items, don't really need it. 100% increase chance when persuading somebody. I could just max it out. How do I unlock weapon modification? That's okay, it's under the science. Well, let's take a point in medicine just so we can start unlocking these.
Worlders. Nothing ever good comes from that.
Good day, Captain.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Engines firing. Here we go. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Oh, let's go investigate this.
satellite located between those mines. Any explosion will ruin the data. Think you could extract some files? I'll pay you for the work.
Sure.
No, any explosion will ruin the data. Don't get too close or try to detonate them remotely. There is no plan B.
How do I do this? Let's just real quick do one of these. How did he die that far back? I was closer and took no damage. I wonder if there's a way for me to do this. Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, there's a way for me to do this, but I don't. I wonder what the correct way to do this is. Oh, I guess I did take a chunk of damage. I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to do this. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Freestar Surveyor, but I guess I will just be taking your credits and running.
Switching over to standard engines.
All right.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. What grab drive?
I was gonna say you better
Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it?
Yep.
Let's hop to it!
I've lived my entire life in constant.
I don't think I'm supposed to do that at all, but
I'm not sure how else to live.
let me see if there is a... Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. 3 preparations. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to auxiliary cryogenic radiator, and the plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%, and decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Okay. I didn't need to do anything with the plasma turret. Alright, what is this one? Reroute power from the port turbo pump to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Port turbo pump. Reroute power to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Right? That's right. Port turbo pump to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Okay, yep, so I did that right.
Hey there.
And I want to just double check this because I adjusted the gun, so let's make sure that that power level set to 5%. Okay.
Wow.
And then the last one is decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosure from the auxiliary module assembly. Where is that? Is that this? Nope. Is that this? Flange pipe enclosures, decouple. Oh, okay.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Where's our captain?
I know I'm getting up there in years. But I don't think I'll
Oh, he spent a lot of time in bed.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as
covers
our
the
society
25,000.
lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank
How dare you.
again.
Tales of... Oh, wait, I did get... Oh, I got a gun. And
Now
some
that we know
baseballs.
there are other people out there.
And a piggy bank. Or a soccer ball.
You're lucky we're under
What the
orders
heck?
not to escort you right
Alright, so we got 2 baseballs, a basketball, a hockey, 3 hockey sticks, 2 soccer balls, a piggy bank, and a pistol. Alright. Actually, let me favorite. I'm going to replace the... Actually, it does... Oh, no, it does more. Okay. Alright.
There's so
Now,
much more to learn.
trying to remember how to get back off this. Damn. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's the classroom.
You're lucky
We're back in
under orders
hydroponics.
not to escort you right off this ship. Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Captain, where are we headed next?
To the armory. I know that's not what you were asking, but that's where we're heading.
Porco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
Fine, okay. I'm going. Clamps released.
This is the Earth Colony ship Constant. What is the nature of your communication? That they are. And I'm still learning this new comm system, but it's telling me you're the one who helped us out with it. At least scans say that's your ship ID. Cool. Can I help you out with anything? Not quite sure yet. We've got a few possibilities for habitable planets to check out. We've just gotta pick one and go. Oh, yeah, they're great. Thanks again for securing them for us. I've been playing around with the new communication systems ever since we got them. And while I've been itching to kick off that grav drive, I've been told it's probably not a great idea until we figured out where we're going. Between you and me, a little. Captain's been a little indecisive. Nothing seems like hoping it's more on the sooner side. That'd be great. Hopefully you can find us out there exploring, or if we finally settle. Take care.
Alright. Guess time to leave the Constance. Alright, now what? Let's head back to... I want to go see actually on this one. Let's go map. Olympus, we're gonna look for Aja, or whatever her name is, who Vladimir sent us after. Oh wait, we have a new activity for locating the constants? What's this? An Ixel. Oh my god, that's really far away. Okay, we won't go there just yet. Wait, this is my planet? What? What's this about? Visit your dream home. Oh, that's my... Oh, okay, that's the dream home quest. Okay, got it. Well, first things first, I want to land on this, what appears to be... destroyed station, or abandoned station. And then we'll go down and land and see if we can find her. Stars live.
We're locked in.
Might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Hi. Please disregard.
Oh, there's no gravity.
I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Oh, they're spacers. Okay, I was like, what are these people? This looks like a really fancy space station for them to be ravaging. Almost like a hotel. Or a casino.
Looks like we're in the clear. Hope you're ready. Let's see if they've got any hidden ones.
Oh shit. Do I not have any... Do I really not have any med packs? What? I do. Why is it not using them? Hey, Redbeard, how you doing?
Heads up! Nothing!
I was like, where is he? Hi, Sarah. Move, Sarah. Oh god, what the hell was that? Okay. Now that everybody's dead, let's loot.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Auto rivet gun. Oh, where'd that go? I hit something else that sent it flying. What is this, like a bank or storage facility? I mean, it's a very nice facility to be just abandoned. Oh, yeah, it was a casino. At least that appears to be what it was. Yeah, definitely casino. Zero G casino. Oh, cool. To be honest, this is a place I would fall hook, line, and sinker for. It's just cool. I'd like to spend time here. I'm pretty good just watching Raiders destroy the Chargers. Oh, did they get crushed? I saw safe pop up for a second. Ah, I see. That one only works on the inside. Works on both. Only on the inside. On neither of them. Okay. So if we do one of these and one of these, yeah. Okay, so none of that works. Well, let's try that one, which will not work. So it needs to be this one, and then this one. Yeah, there we go.
Done that before.
And so there and there. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, so this one only works out here, so that one's got to go there, which means this one's got to be just that. Okay. Those two only work on the inside and outside. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that won't work. So it's got to be this one and a single. And then another single. Can't wait to be wrong and have to give up all my digipicks to undo all this. And then okay, there's that. That's not right. What about this? Yeah, there we go. Hey. Cryptic reviews. Did you see these reviews? The excerpts below are on this last attempt at ultimate tourist attraction in space, a zero-G casino that hopes to keep the drinks flowing, the credits rolling, ultimately feels like antiquated entertainment from the dimming lights of our ancestral city of sin. I float my way to the lower level to spend those last moments yanking a lever in hopes of rewarding myself with the credits. Nowhere to plop down. Once around rotund back pockets, however, aimlessly in front of the bright black hole. Credits pulled within. Okay. Okay. Across the board, so absolutely no jackpots whatsoever. We're going to set a winning combination this week. Make sure we don't hit any of these. Below the numbers. Oh, it is a rigged casino.
I'll let you rummage through here.
I mean, all casinos are rigged to a level or to a degree, but that's just plain ridiculous. Can you move, Sarah? Thank you. 42-0 at halftime. Jesus, move, Sarah. Good God. That is not Sarah Morgan.
This gambling machine looks functional. If we could find the missing numbers, perhaps we'd be able to win the jackpot for ourselves. Oh, thank goodness UC security keeps these spacers off of Jemison.
There's another body over here. Where'd it go? I thought there was. Oh, there it is. Alright, which gambling machine looks functional? None of these look functional to me. Do you see any of these that look functional? You said the phrase, "This gambling machine looks functional." If we could just find the numbers, we could hit a jackpot.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
I'm gonna be honest, a zero-G casino is the kind of place I'd probably spend a lot of money. A zero-G dance floor. Alright.
I've never had a run-in with the spaces that ended well, and I suspect I never will.
What's in here? That's a lot of contraband.
That's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
I guess we'll be heading to the den after this. Okay, I don't remember what it was. Let me go back and get it.
Make sure you're locked and loaded. Spacers don't like people invading their junk piles.
We get locked in here by Sarah again. 12-19-36-5. Picture that real quick. Okay. 3,700. All right, I think that's everything.
Sift through this place, but spacers rarely leave behind anything that holds value.
Night's going all right. Let's go ahead and go to the den before I forget, because I will forget. And sell all the random crap we have.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Airlock integrity looks good.
For you.
I want to look at new items real quick. Better on energy, but I don't really care about that. All right.
I really did think this place would.
If there's anything I can do, you won't find a better offer on.
I know that voice actor from something, but I can't place it. I'm gonna try out the auto rivet gun just because why not?
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony.
Oh shit! Fire save. Oh. How's your night going, Redbeard? Other than watching football. Woke up at like 8:30 and decided to not stream tonight. I don't blame you. I wasn't going to. Because I've been out running all day today, and I felt so exhausted when I got home. I was like, I just don't want to. I passed out for like 15 minutes and woke up and was like completely awake, and I was like, I guess I'll stream for a little bit. So
Good to see
I decided
you.
to do a shorter stream
I hope
tonight.
we have what you need.
I think I've gotten rid of everything I don't. Yeah, okay. I just realized, did I accidentally sell? Okay, good. I did not. So I can't sell it because it wasn't showing up in the items. Good. Where am I going? I still got contraband. Interview tomorrow, though, for a part-time position at a call center. Awesome! Congratulations and good luck. Let me know how it goes. Speaking of tomorrow, I really gotta figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't have anything on schedule. Alrighty.
How may the trade? I hope we have what you need.
Now I gotta wait for another 48 hours to sell this last piece of contraband. Okay. Now that I'm married, I should probably head back home and meet with my parents and see if they have any like unique dialogue.
Was there something you needed? Good to see you. If there are deals, my primary role. I'm told that they are quite. I hope we have.
Oh shit! Didn't wait long enough.
What's on your mind? You can tell me.
I figured it'd be a non-physical job to have a little money on it while I get. Yeah, no, exactly. That's not a bad idea at all. I'm excited for you, man. I hope it goes well. Is it a work from home position or is it a in-office position? Sorry. I was checking something.
Was there something you need? Yes, of course.
No. Nope, wrong thing. Miscellaneous. Alright. Last piece of contraband. Cool.
We get the occasional drunk and disorderly.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
I'll try this auto rivet gun for a little bit. Ellis, can you move?
Hope the Black Sea is treating you all right.
Separation complete.
Okay, now back to the system we just left. Wait, what's this? That's not the. Discord's going off.
Raft drive spinning down. Systems green.
Okay. So. First off, scan. And here and check out this cave. It's probably the right place to be, so. I probably chose the wrong one, because this is probably the right place to be, so I wanted to do the exploring of both places. Unless it always makes it the second place you go. What are you? Oh, it's just like metal panels. Okay, might be solar. Supposed to be solar panels. Oh, there's creatures. Field shells? Oh, there's something flying too.
Got anything on your scanner?
Oh, they're hostile. Oh, I can get the rivets back. So, okay. Awesomer scavenger. Lots of creatures on this planet. This, oh my god. What the hell? I'm calling that a weary temperament. They attacked me. This rivet gun sucks. Oh, stimulant. Okay. They remind me of the laser class from Muv-Luv.
You're going to be carrying that gooey mess, right?
Alright, well, there's something that does 112 physical damage. It does not do a lot. Might just be because I'm not spec'd into whatever weapon type that is, but... I know we're gonna have to go back up there, but these things gave me a stimulant, so I was hoping I'd get another one. Oh, I guess we can go in from the bottom too. I might as well mine it while I'm here. Whether I think I have much use for plutonium.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
No, didn't mean. I wasn't paying attention. Probably shouldn't have taken that. It just circles back around. Man, how overweight am I? I think this goes back outside, right? Oh, thank God there's Sarah. Here, I got stuff for you.
Darling? Have something for me?
Keep that, and we'll take the Berserkers one that we have now. Let's not do that. I almost gave her grenades.
Ah, I miss talking to you already.
Now.
Would be an excellent place for someone to hide.
You don't say. Oh, contraband cash. Okay, so this one only works out here. Probably goes there. Okay. Yes. It only works out here as well, so that one. I think that doesn't fit anywhere else, right? No. So it's gotta go like that. Those are in the same spot, so that won't work. What about this one? Those are all identical. I'm an idiot. Oh no, I hear a baby. They're supposed to be asleep. What if we do... Those are all identical. Why am I not even... I haven't even tried... Oh, that one won't fit. Never mind. Okay, so if I do one of these... That won't work. What if I do... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that, and then that. God, that took entirely too long. And if we do... that, and then the single. That took entirely too long for me to figure out. And yeah, that's the top. Oh.
I've visited planets with cave systems so extensive, you could get lost within them for years.
Sorry, we're gonna fuzzy cam for a little bit. Wait, did I somehow manage to bypass the rest of the fucking mine somehow? Alright. Oh, come on, I know you get I know you're a mineable resource.
Drag around all that gear.
No, I thought it did already break the deposit. Oh my god. Huh. That kind of looks suspiciously like either a black hole or some form of teleporter would be my guess, or a Dyson sphere. Price you gave is embarrassing for the Chargers. Yeah, 42-0 is pretty fucking rough. Okay. $56.7, Jesus. Oh, it's dead. Okay, I was like, Alright, where's the ship? Crosshair turned red for a second.
There's got to be something useful out here.
Those are dead. Oh, that's why it turned red. Got it. I need to set up a copper mine because I still have that order to deliver however many hundreds of tons it was. $63.7. Jesus Christ. Saw something moving over there. There he is. There's 2 stimulants. Almost dead already. Alright.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
I'm here for you, my love. Glad to haul.
Resources. Take all resources.
See you soon, love.
As a Raiders fan, I'm happy with it. That's fair. We have a ton of contraband to sell, so let's not waste time on that. Let's go to the den.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Okay.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Greetings, Captain.
Alright, time to sell a bunch of shit.
May I be of service? By all means.
Okay.
Was there something you needed? Good to see you.
No, I need to do
I'll be
48
here
hours,
when
not
you need
24.
me.
Ah, I keep forgetting. Oh, shit. I think we'll go for about another hour, and then we'll probably call it for the night. I think that's gonna be the plan. I seriously need to think of what I'm gonna do tomorrow, by the way, because I don't have anything scheduled. Nothing
How may the
planned.
trade-
So I
hope
gotta
we
figure
have-
something out. What am I at money-wise? 280. Alright. I gotta another point in this. My weight's getting bad off. benzene.
Hope you've calibrated that thing. Starting a mining operation like this takes time, patience, and a hell of a lot of credits.
Oh, mine. Jesus Christ. Ow. A little on fire.
Not gonna last much longer.
Oh, that was a desktop organizer. It's not what I thought it was. Well then. For abandoned mine, it's got an awful lot of booby traps. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh. Take the helium-3. An airlock to a door. Dicks! Scared the shit out of me.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Hey, wifey. I think did I hear a mush wake up? It sounded like I did.
Any troubles? Maybe if you're lucky. Later.
Hold on. Yep, baby did wake up. That sounds about right. Need me to come out and handle her, or? Modified refined maelstrom. Consider semi-auto white hot rounds. All right, let's for halibut run it for a little bit and see how it does. Okay, like,
Let's just hope the
you need me to do something, love?
radioactive.
Oh, hear a squeal. I'm good at making her proud while she says, alrighty. Well, if you need me, let me know, love. Hi there.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
What kind of gun you got?
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
Yep.
Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Oh, Varun Zealots.
Ah, fancy a bit of spelunking, do we?
That'll help. I don't know what bots I just really. Oh, you.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Wait, why would we have Varun Zealots and then Crimson Fleet?
Once again, we are triumphant. We triumph.
Oh, what the hell? What gun you got? Oh, it's an Equinox. Hi, baby. What's up? Can we take a dog? You sure? Alrighty. Yeah, that would be a sign of anemia. No, you should probably be... You should... What about those iron supplements we got you? Shouldn't you perhaps... Last I saw them, they're next to your desk. Or next to your bed, I mean. I told you I'd take care of it in a little bit. My wife's trying to kill herself. My wife's trying to kill herself.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
So apparently my vent's broken because we just started hearing a cat crying and me and Josie are looking around. And all of a sudden my Theo, or inside outside cat, just comes out of the vent and comes and just runs straight past us into the house. So apparently our vent's broken open and he can get in. That's fun. I'll have to fix that.
I got this.
Wait.
You cannot beat me.
I have a better single shot rifle. Equinox. I think that one's single fire. Well. Ow, fuck.
I will have your head.
I'd like to lie and say that there was a point in me throwing that, but it was mainly just to see how far I could throw it. Come on. Stick your head out.
Got all worked up for nothing.
Oh. Well then. Okay, well this one only works out here, so it's probably gonna go there. None of the other ones work, so it's gonna be a double single. Convenient as that would be, that won't work.
What does your scanner reveal?
I think this is back at the beginning. Yeah, okay. I don't think I can modify any of my guns beyond what I already have.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Alright, now I have 2 companions yelling at me about my stockpile. What does Hitman's do? Space Adept Hitman, 15% damage while aiming. Oh, well, so 15% damage to me, generally. Okay. Just seeing if I could adjust any of this stuff. Make it more useful. That's the way I went the first time. Let me check over here, make sure there's nothing. Oh, thought I checked. It just drops down there. Now I just go over here. I'm a little overweight.
Do you think this might be useful for us?
Everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Some boxes over there. We'll Hey, baby. What's up? Hi, baby. What's up? Yeah? Doing? What? You come here? You come here? Hi, baby. Come here. Oh. Final score 63 to 21. Phew. That's rough. What are we doing, mushers? Uh-oh. Somebody's coming to get you. That's not great, love. My wife just said she almost fell off the front porch because she was getting the dogs. Come go with mommy? Oh my god. She lunged for you. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye. You need me, love? Sure? Alright. Sometimes she's a little too independent for her own good. Oh my god, good lord. Well. I think that was all one deposit. Hi, baby. Welcome back. You escaped. Yeah, you escaped Mama. What about Mama? Did Mama try to keep you in there and you're telling on her now? Maybe that jerks you closer to that thing every time you mine something from it. What about Mama, baby? Oh.
You're back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
Oh, are you a Varun?
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I've killed a lot of people.
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small,
What,
reckless.
baby? Ah.
Interesting. I do not
What
have
are you
experience
doing?
with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk.
You being goofy?
We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves. You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor. Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know.
I will
finish
right back
here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, Mush has a lot to say. Why can't I hear myself anymore? Well, that's, weird. Can you guys hear me? Well, I'm gonna hope, stream can hear me.
I have my own way back. Go on without me.
I think we are going to hop out of here, and then we will head on to I think that'll be where we call stream tonight once we get out of here. Back to the ship. Come over here and just come through the wall. Oh, no, down. Oh, our robot friend's still alive.
Please do not interfere with my tasks.
Watch your footing around here. These types of mines can be frighteningly unstable.
We are right over here. Okay. Since we're so close, let's pull up cargo hold. Resources missing, 5 flora and 8 fauna. Wow, a lot of creatures on this planet.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Okay, well, I think that'll be... Actually, you know what? We'll take off. Just so next time I don't think I need to explore this place.
Let's put this planet into space.
But yeah,
Orbital insertion completed.
that'll be where we call it for tonight. We will pick this back up next Thursday. It was lovely having you guys. I think that that'll be the end of stream for tonight too. Like I said, it was great having you guys. Tomorrow, I have no idea what we're doing. So, you know, we'll see. YouTube, you might have a video tomorrow, or for Friday. You may not. I don't know. Depends on what we do. If not, then we'll be back on Monday with Remnant 2, where we'll be picking that up. Let me go ahead and kill our recording. Hit the wrong button.